Hi everyone, this is FractalPanther again. I am in Challenge Valley, which you can see behind me, which is going to drastically change in the next couple hours. I created the sheep farm down below that you see here, and a quickie wheat farm that will, I break that one block, it'll wipe out all the wheat, and then I can feed the sheep and replant. So I've brought this up to, wow, they're loud. So I've dyed these sheep black and left some of them as white so that I could do the other side of the villager farm downstairs. I had issues with the iron farm behind me where the golems were not spawning. And I've looked into the issue that Tango Tech brought up, but I'm not sure that was the issue because the files involved were all okay. So I'm just going to come over here, and it might just be that I've been out of range because this isn't an actual spawn chunk. It's not going to run unless you're in the area. So I will check the chests, did a little bit of work on it. No iron in the chests. So I will stand around this area and see if any more golems spawn. If they don't, I'm going to take out all the doors and just replace them. I wiped out all the villagers. I just basically broke the glass and let them all fall down into here, and then I covered them in lava so they died without me being the actual cause of it. So the villagers file is okay, but as you can see, I only have 4 villagers up there, so we gotta wait for a few more villagers to come up from the villager farm downstairs. In a live stream, I did a little bit of work over here. I took out the tree farm that I had, and I started working on building this on the opposite side of the room. What I'm going to do is, once the iron farm has enough villagers, I'm going to drop the villagers down underneath the floor, bring them over here, and then raise them up. And they'll go through here. And I think for the time being, once they're through here, I'm just going to drop them back into here to increase production of villagers. But we got lots of children villagers ready to grow up and go up into the storage area. I started work on a squid farm so that I can get the black ink to make the black wool, and then I realized I could just dye the sheep and keep shearing them over and over again, and that's why we have that sheep farm over in the distance on the surface. I still need to work on this. I've come up with a couple designs for this. My overflow idea doesn't really work well, but I came up with another idea that I'll walk you through on that. This is what will be the squid farm, but I ran out of iron when I was doing the hoppers, so I wasn't able to finish the last row. So once I get that last row of hoppers in, I'll come back and I'll finish the water drops, because each time there's an open square, I'm going to put water in there. It'll fall down onto fence gates. That way the squid will fall out of the water and fall through, land on here and suffocate, and then their drops will just go into the hopper and go into this. I was thinking of doing a water line for the squid, but then I realized, well, if they fall into water, they're just going to live, so that won't work. I might change this into a minecart track of some sort, but I have one more row of hoppers to get in, and then I'll try that. If I'm not happy with that design, I will do the hopper design. So that's coming. I worked on this hallway, and I did record it, but the audio recording didn't work on it, and it got all scrambled. I had about an hour or two to do this, get everything together, and I wonder what that's there for. Nothing new on the zombie farm. I do need to get to this at some point. I might do that in a stream just because it's the standard zombie farm. Back here at the skeleton farm, I was having spawn issues. I replaced a lot of the glass, or I put in all the glass so that I could see through. You'll notice that I've removed the little glare lines on the glass, so it's a lot nicer, and you can see through a lot easier. I put half slab on here and replaced some of this with glass. That way I don't get creeper spawns. Did I really miss a piece of glass there? I did. Oh good, I have glass on me. There we go. Thanks for coming with me so I could find that. Lots of bone meal. Just throwing away the bows still. But a bunch of them went up already. Just gonna watch them. Okay, here they come. Good, good. I haven't quite finished it yet. I think I'm gonna put in the, what is this? Block. Nope, where does it say what it is? Oh, there it is. Dark oak stairs. But I needed to create more dark oak trees, And this is what led to starting the villager farm upstairs because the tree farm wasn't working. And so I took it away and started on the villager farm and forgot that I needed the dark oak stairs. So I will go work on getting those, and I will replace both sides down the hallway. I think I'll do something with wood around the zombies. Um, Maybe with dark oak, maybe with a mixture of dark oak and something else. Let's see. I went a little too far into the corner when I was doing the spider downstairs. I have not advanced the work on the spider farm at all. It's still just a big open room with a lit up spider dungeon. But I came over here and started work on this and thought I'd put some grass in and some flowers and make it look nice. So I'm interested to know what you guys think of this. I have a couple dark spots in here intentionally. If you look over there, I have a torch just embedded in the dirt, but there's some dark spots that I've left open so that every now and then you'll get a skeleton because that tunnel doesn't go anywhere and they can't get out. So it's like a little zoo kind of thing, I guess. So we'll see how that works out. So what am I going to do today? I could work on the zombie farm, but I've kind of hit an impasse on that because I need more wool and some other things. Nom 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 nom. What I ooh, look, sugar cane has grown. I like that. I've been gathering a lot of resources. Here, I'll jump down here and show you what I mean. Hello, Mr. Slime. Go away. You go away. So I've dug this out a lot, trying to get a lot of stone, a lot of granite, diorite, all the main sources of things. I've been utilizing my item elevator going up to the sorting room a lot. I've worked on the design a bit here so that it doesn't go straight through. Now it has just a higher stream here and a lower stream from the other side. That way when it comes through, it hits there and goes. I had a lot of things just getting stuck. So that should be fixed now. And I'm getting a lot of slimes spawning in here now, which is kind of nice. I think I have more slime than I probably ever going to need. Although I say that and might need to make a slime temple, because there's a lot of slime. There we go. I made a trip to the nether, and I got a lot of nether racks so that I could cook it up. And I've been running it through this little smelter thing, and it looks like it's done, so I can start working with nether some more. So I'll go back up to the top, speed up the video. Okay, I'm back. One of the issues I'm having is that my horses keep getting out. In 1.9.4, the horses are able to climb themselves back up onto blocks. And if they're moving quick enough, they can go over gaps like this. So what I'm going to do is build a little horse storage area. And I think I'm going to do it over closer to the entrance to the temple. So I've dug this out, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do the area over here. There's lots of coal in the side of the hills here. That's kind of nice. Because this is going to be the starting area. And I hear a zombie. Weird. So this is going to be the starting area. And I'm going to have a sign of some sort pointing towards the temple. Although, since you can see that post, you're going to see the temple. Like, you can even see the roof of the temple, which is the iron farm there. So it looks like this is probably going to be the path. If I remember correctly, I spawned here. So if you can see that in the distance, you can definitely see the cornerstone, and that's going to be the entrance to the temple there. I think having stables over near the entrance would be useful. So I might actually get rid of this little pond and this like hill. Yeah, let me do that, and I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back with a quick update. I have dug out a path here that goes towards the cornerstone, and I can either fill this in and continue it, or make this a bridge that will go over to there. I just want to look and see. Okay. So I like the bridge idea. So I'm going to go with that. It's going to take a little bit more work. So I might do the bridge in the next stream. For now, I'm going to make the... Let's see if I can get this out a little bit more. Yeah, I like the bridge idea because it's not going to go same layer to same layer. It's going to go up a little bit and then down right to about there. And I think I want to put the stables on this side right about here. Let's see. Comes into this way. The bridge will go over like that. So I think I'll put that there for the bridge starting point. And identify the bridge as being this wide, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we do 8, we can have an even design. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. So an odd design. That'll work too. Ooh, hello, creeper. It's not how I want to mine today. Oh, there's another creeper. I think I'm going to grab my horse and head back to my bed. Okay, I've dug this back a little bit, just to give it a little bit of natural look to it. And I'm going to put the front gate to one of the stalls out this far, just to have a look at it. And I think I'm going to move this a little closer to the edge, and I might have to terraform. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although if we go like that as the edge of the bridge, I think that'll work too. It's not quite as massive as I wanted it to be, but I think if I go up high enough, the view will improve upon the bridge rather than having just a small bridge. So there's a stall. There's a stall. 3 there. I don't want to take away from this part of the path. So you're going to see the side of the building. So I think 3 horses is okay. But maybe I'll go a 4th, but I'll do it as like a corner stall. So you're still able to see through, but you know that the path really goes around it. Let's try another rack for the walls, or for the separation between the stalls. Let's just try that. Take that out and go there. How does that look? And the trick here is that if you have a half slab, a horse will see it as a full block. So if you have a half slab above it, the horse will see that it's not going to be able to get through, so it won't leave. But you can just ride the horse into it. Take this block out and this one. Another upside down stair. And finish off the upper half slabs. Now I'll have to do the rest with wood. I think this is too much brick. But let's test getting through. So we can get through, drop off the horse, without hurting ourselves in the block or the horse. So that's good. I'm going to try doing this in the back as well. Same height, just to test this out. So in theory, the horse should stay in there. It looks like it's working. However, the stalls are definitely too small for decorating. So I think I'm going to have to run the stalls a little farther out this way. Let's eat some chicken first. And do some more terraforming. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is have it be a ride through. So you can come up here and keep going directly to the bridge, or you can go through the barn structure and have the entrances on the outside as well as the inside, because this kind of works, but I want to double the size of it, and then I want to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to do this side first, and then I'll work on that side. But for now, I am going to go back and sleep until it's day. So I'll see you in a bit. Hi there, I'm back. As you can see behind me, I finished off the roof. I added in some lighting, just something on like a post in the corners and the center of the room. My horse seems happy in there, which is good. I've added a couple chests here and there just to make it look good. I've gotten rid of the chests in behind me and over by the bridge. And I made a small start on the bridge itself, just as a starting point to get over. I'll do something on the edges that's a little bit fancier. With this, halfway through working on this, I noticed that the snapshot for 1.10 came out. And I heard something about bone meal, and I don't have enough bones to do it. I'm going to go back and check this out because apparently I can create a white block out of bone meal. You put 9 bone meal together and it'll create a bone meal block. I love being able to ride the horses around. So where am I going to get bone meal? Let's try down here at the little mini farm. I've been doing some more work on getting this set up, like the other side. Getting it to match has been time consuming, I have to admit. I've put ice down on the bottom. I'm hoping it'll make the villagers flow faster, but no guarantees on that. So let's steal a little bit of bone meal out of here and put 9 together. And we get something called a bone block. So let's check this out. So apparently it's like wood, where you put it down and you'll get the rings like what's on the end. But if you lay it down on its side, like so, it kind of matches up together. You can see that the dark line goes through the corners. Let's get a little bit more bone meal. Seven more should do. And if you put it back in, you can break it down into bone meal. So that'll make storing a lot of bone meal a lot easier, as it'll take a lot less space. So there we go. This is something that I saw Zuma do on the Hermitcraft videos, and he's right. It does kind of line up nicely together. And they fade into each other quite well. Okay, let's take this apart a little bit, because I wanted to try doing longer sheets of it. That looks good. I was thinking, because this is a nice white, we could probably use this in the temple, which would be nicer than, or easier to get than quartz, I think. Because quartz, you can't manufacture it, you have to go and collect it. But with this, I could just build the whole thing out of that. Why is there a villager over here? Why aren't you in with your friends? Why are you out here? Are you one of these guys? Oh, that's probably what happened. I closed this off so that I could get more villagers inside, but apparently they're coming over here and growing. How am I going to deal with this? I think I want to try doing this with a piston. And I'll need some power blocks. Ooh, and I'll need a boat. Won't need my bow for the time being. So the boat will be to get him close. There we go. And then while in the boat, I can just paddle my way over here. What I could do is break these wooden trapdoors and the glass, and I could go under that level while in the boat. But I really kind of wanted to try with a piston to see if I could actually translocate them from out here into there. So to do that, I need to put the piston there and break this, move him close. Don't need that. Get him in there, and maybe I need him beside. Come on, get yourself over there. Well, that's not handy. Come on, get back there. Where do you keep going? Hmm. Bye. Wonder if he died, or if he's okay. So what I need is glass. And I don't have a glass block there. Maybe there's one over here. There we go. Glass is in. All the spots. Don't think they can get out anymore. Unfortunately, I think I dropped one of those trapdoors on the inside. I wonder if I can use this here. Oh, I need them out of the way. So what my thought is that I could translocate myself into the glass block with the trapdoor using a piston here. Maybe if I did that, and that, I can push the piston into place. And then, let's see. Don't have stone. Can I use cobblestone? No. Well, I can use cobblestone and a stick to make a lever, which I can put on top of this, I believe. Then if I stand here, ooh, that'll pop that off. Okay, so maybe I need 2 pistons. Oh, I can't put a lever on the bone. That's good to know. Let's use diorite then. Although it looks like I got the trap door out of there without having to go in by using the piston. Oh, probably by breaking those blocks and then standing there I was able to get the trap door. Good, good, good. So you'll notice I'm jumping up on this block. This is now the default method of moving around in Minecraft, unless you turn that off. You do that under Options, Controls, and let's see, where is it? Auto Jump, you can turn off. And now when I run into blocks, I'll just run into the block. Well, it doesn't look like it can pull me through in that direction. If I had this over here, I might be able to go through it. So let's break this out, because I won't need it. You guys would come right into the corner, wouldn't you? I'll leave it like that. And I'll leave the glass here for use later. That sounded like a witch. Let's make sure that witch is on the surface. There's the witch. Okay, let's sleep, make it daytime. Okay, so we've completed the place to store the horses over in the distance there, and we've started the bridge. I've cleared out some of the chickens. Let's see, what else did I do during this time? I started digging this out further back. I'll have to put dirt there so nothing falls down in here. But I'm going to need a lot more storage space just because I'm collecting basically everything. I'm going to store all the different stone and diorite and stuff here, as well as wood. One of the things I did in a stream was build another mini tree farm downstairs to get the dark wood so I could finish this off. I've put half slabs on top of the diorite and made more glass so that nothing would spawn in here. I do need to work on the lighting of the skull. And down here, I've dug this out previously. However, I'll come over here. I've created a stairwell down all the way to the bedrock level. There's the spider farm. Hello, Mr. Slime. So this brings me down into this area with my item elevator. I created a tree farm here so I could do oak. And then I did the large manual collection tree farm here. I'm going to work on machines to do the branch cutting so that I get the leaves broken rather than having to wait for them to dissipate. This is where the villagers have been dropping down. No drops though, but yeah, I guess they die when they get down to the bottom here. And other than that, I've been just digging this out further and further. I found a whole bunch of diamonds back here and a bunch of gold. Hello? Ooh, more diamonds. Up around this corner, as you can hear, there's quite a few creatures. Oh, that's lava. Forgot that was there. So glad I have fire aspect on. Now I remember why I didn't get those diamonds. So yeah, that's what I've been working on over here, down in the basement. And I will continue to work on this and get more stone and send it up to my sorting room. Go away, slimes. So I'm going to leave you with this today, and next time we come back, I'm going to start the roof of the temple. And I'm going to work downwards because I think I'm going to have to dig corridors and things into the ground rather than build them up into the sides of the temple, just because of the height of the iron farm. So I will talk to you guys next time. Bye! Bye, baby slimes.